left jobless as Adam22 makes huge chain. Let's get into the action video, see what they're talking about. If y'all don't know, Adam22 had dismantled his whole new jumper team. He stopped the news. He stopped the news podcast. He stopped a couple of live shows. He's only doing interviews, and I think he kept the interviews and he kept the Whack 100 show. I think him and Whack got something going on with that show. So then Whack has a decent a platform that he can do it, and they, you know what I mean, it makes they, you know what I mean, got business together. But yeah, I think yeah, a lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people say they didn't get a call from Adam22. The DW Flame said he didn't get a call. A lot of people were speculating about who's fired, who's not gonna be around, and who's gonna be here and who's not. Like, are you gonna have to? If I'm still be able to work here, am I gonna have to get people to want to do interviews with me? Or as soon as I try to get someone interview with me, do I have to get Adam approval? Get Adam there for it if Adam seems interested in it. It was a lot of back and forth. A lot of people speculating on who's fired, who's not, and who's staying and who's not. I think the one person right now that is getting a lot of controversy is Sharp. Sharp is getting a lot of controversy about him staying and him being fired and whatnot. Um, because Sharp isn't very much a. He started off as interviews, but his interview show he felt like he wasn't doing too do good, so he felt like it was better off live stream. And Sharp has the personality that a live streamer can have. He's just very energetic. He has people entertaining on. He knows how to keep a conversation going. So yeah, but let's see what his thoughts and opinions are. Let's see what we can gasp from him and see what new information that we, yeah, I mean, is brought to us that we don't know yet.
All right, so Adam John Grand Mason, the 16th of
That's crazy.
Nashua, decided to end all weekly podcasts on No Jumper. He released a statement I saw on Reddit saying that he wanted to focus on making his brand less hated and less made fun of by getting rid of the shows that aren't going anywhere because they suck. So this means that all the shows hosted by this guy, and of course DW Flame and all these people that suck, they're all out of a job. And the No Jumper Daily News is
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, Sharp is. I think Sharp is out. I don't know about Poetic Flacco. Poetic Flacco could be a good researcher for the team. He has good information. The only thing that sucks about Poetic, I wouldn't even say suck, is just that he has a big stutter. And when we seen what happened with Whack 100, like we all got homies that got a stutter, but we know when bro keeps stuttering and his stuttering gets worse, he's either nervous or he's lying. So I feel like that's what made Whack want to tee off on him because he felt like, you know what I mean, bro was lying to him. So I think Flacco could do great on behind the camera, just getting the research for the guys or the people that are doing interviews, or even gathering people up to do interviews. Because Flacco's someone who's not from LA, he's a civilian, so people might be a little bit more lenient to talk to him and get, and you know what I mean, get the interviews going and stuff like that. Because they don't feel like they have to act gangster or feel like they have to be tougher than what they usually are because you know what I mean? Flacco's already intimidated by them by just being a gang member in LA. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know if the issue with DW Flame is gonna be is gonna like stem crazily because I know DW Flame was already talking about focusing on music a lot more recently. He wanted to get more into music. I know he brought up a couple people from his family to be on the show. I think him. I don't know. I don't remember his name, but this guy right here. He came with DW. I think DW brought him up and introduced him, and he started doing shows with DW. Him and DW from the same family. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's it. I don't know if yeah. I think DW will probably be around. He's someone that's entertaining, someone that you can have on the show. Yeah, you know what I mean, if Brick Baby's not around, yeah, we can always call DW, make sure everything's cool. You know what I mean, if someone's politicking on you know what I mean on the show, especially if you're from Long Beach or you know what I mean, or even from LA, you'd be able to catch the disses and catch the slang that they'll say. So then when you go back to the editor, you can say, hey, mute this and mute that. So then you get less of what people saying like, oh, I heard some such and such come up here and diss it. You ain't even say nothing to it. Da da da. Now you got people that understand the lingo, the gang culture in LA and Long Beach and across California, where now you don't you limit the dissing and the disrespectfulness between each gang and stuff, because you got people that can chime in and be like, yo bro, you know what I mean, mute that, blur that out, or this, that, and the third, because it's, you know what I mean, you don't want this set to come up on here and then they start, you know what I mean, banging on you because you let such and such come up here and this, yeah.
Officially canceled also, and everyone involved with all these shows are all pretty much looking for a job as of right now. And so I just wanted to go over this bold move and try to explain and make sense of it all and try to piece together what I think happened and why Adam the John is doing this, is making this bold move.
This is a crazy picture right here. Wow, Adam.
And I'd like to start with our first clip. This is going to be Adam the 16 explaining what he's up to and why he. So basically, what he's going to say is that he's trying to be more like Vlad. He's trying to be more like Say Cheese and just put out a little bit of content, but the content is better, so it's quality over quantity. And this is what he's trying to do. So I wanted you guys to hear it from the 16's mouth himself. Look at this.
Take a step back. I hate to do this, but I kind of got to like look at all of my peers in the space and kind of compare myself to them, look at their business models. I look at somebody like, Ack obviously is kind of focused on the streaming thing. I look at somebody like Vlad. I look at the way that he segments his content up. I look at Say Cheese. They really probably drop like the least amount of content of anybody, but I feel like the quality is very high, and still Say Cheese has a great brand name regardless. And he's
all right, so what I'm getting out of this is that the 16 wants No Jumper to be like an upstanding brand that's very marketable and doesn't have like 90% of its podcasts run by Jala. Does this make sense? Like he wants it to be like a respected brand like Say Cheese or I guess Vlad TV. He doesn't want to be the Jerry Springer of the internet anymore. And so he's reeling everything in and just getting rid of everything that sucks and only putting out premium content. And so I just really don't think this is that big of a change. The only shows that the 16 got rid of are the shows that no one watched anyways and were hosted by fucking idiots like Jala and Dodson, of course, DW Flame. These people all suck. And I understand completely why 16 would want to cut their rope and go into the direction of making good content with talented people. But could it go deeper than that? Could it go into something much deeper, much more sinister? Could this be in relation to the alleged shooting that happened at No Jumper? Could this have to do with Dijon?
I mean, it could. It definitely could. You know what I mean? Incidents happen at No Jumper before with just different gang violence and different people getting jumped and feel like they've been set up and whatnot. So I think it, you know what I mean, definitely could be something that Adam needs to clear, you know what I mean, not clear the air, but clean up just as a business person and, you know what I mean, someone who owns different businesses, because at the end of the day, you own the No Jumper, whatever set or whatever it is, and from my understanding, you do different things in that office space. You might have the Patreon episode over here, you might have scenes done over here. So it's like if everybody from your interviews and everybody from here, from this podcast, this and this, that, and the third, feel like they've been disrespected, and you over here trying to do a Patreon episode with, you know what I mean, a couple of girls and stuff like that, and now you got 15 gangbangers on this side of the building, you got 20 on the back side, make sure no one come out the back door, you got, you know what I mean, 4 cars on each corner, you got people walking around waiting for someone to come outside, and you got all, you know what I mean, it's bad for business. Now no one's gonna want to come here. You got to relocate situations, you got to, it's just bad, it's just really bad. So it's definitely something that he should definitely do, clean up his act, clean up his business, clean up everything that's around him to make sure he's safe and people that work with him is safe and people that want to come and work with him is safe. You know what I mean? So it's definitely something that he should be doing or should have been doing. But I think that with the COVID years and everything, it was so much content that needed to be pushed out because everybody was home, that it was going well for him because it was it was just so much content that he was dropping that everybody was going to his channel, because you'd watch one episode over here or a video over here and then you're like, oh, what's on YouTube? And then you go to No Jumper, and it's like, oh, No Jumper just posted an hour video 3 hours ago. They posted another one. They posted a 30-minute video 30 minutes ago. They're live streaming right now. They're gonna live stream at 11 p.m. too, and it just keeps going. You know what I mean? So, and then also you got the Clips channel that they just introduced like a year or two ago. I don't know if it's this year. Then they got the Clips channel where it's like, all right, well, I already watched. I don't know if I want to watch a full episode. Let me go to the Clips channel, and it was just they were providing so much content that it was working for a good year or two. That now that everybody else is back outside, everybody else is allowed to be traveling, do IRL content and whatnot. It's just hard for him it's hard for him to have that same impact that he had when everybody was home.
On Mustard Paul. What? Spicy Brown. He was involved in a shooting allegedly at No Jumper. And this is all rumors, but I guess he was in this shooting and we ain't seen him since. And the speculation now is that, so here's what happened. The 16 went on this podcast, spoke with Munchie B about Dijon. And the 16 was asked about Dijon, and this is what he said about Dijon. Look at this.
They were saying like Dijon got shot at No Jumper. And she said, the fuck? Like I'm like best friends with his mom or some shit. Like she's like, that's not true. If that was true, I would have heard about it. If somebody got shot in my office, I feel like I would know about it.
All right, so the 16 just said that Dijon didn't get shot. Well, Dijon must have seen this because he responded cryptically by posting this. So Dijon must.
Alright, I'm gonna read the caption first. When I am ready to talk about the gunshot incident that took place on March 25th at No Jumper office, I will. I do want to thank everyone who has reached out in well wishes and prayers during the past month or so. Wow. Hey dude, I'm really sorry about this. I was kind of in shock earlier, didn't know what to say, just know we're on your side and thinking this was super effed up, obviously, and we're going to try to do everything by the book and make sure you're good in S. I appreciate it. I know it was all an accident. I just want to get checked out and make sure everything is okay. Crazy day at the office. Insane. Let's keep it off the podcast. And S, I don't want people to feel scared. This was Monday the 25th at 2:18 p.m. So wait, time out. This is at 2:18 p.m., which is about 6 o'clock over the East Coast. And this is on a Monday, so he got shot in the morning or something, or later in that nighttime. It had to be from midnight to whenever, because if he's doing this and you just want to get checked out, so that means it probably just was a graze. It wasn't like he actually got shot. It's insane. Let's keep it up. Okay. So like, yeah, he's protecting himself, protecting the business, because if people know that people can get, like, it's, yeah. How are you feeling? Top of the morning, my leg is still sore. Tender in that area. Overall, I'm still in shock about what happened yesterday. I'm upset about having to miss the Monday show because, wow. So it just had to happen sometime
Paul
in the night.
Has made an Instagram post with 69 likes, and it says, let's see, it says, when I'm ready to talk about this gun shooting incident. What? That's interesting phrasing. This gun shooting incident that took place. When I'm ready to talk about this gun shooting incident that took place.
Why is he using this voice? This is a crazy voice.
On March 25th at the No Jumper office, I will. I do want to thank everyone that's reached out with well wishes and prayers during this past month. So he's thanking everyone and everything else, but that is interesting phrasing, the gun shooting incident. That's like, why didn't he just say, when I'm ready to talk about getting shot? When I'm ready to talk about getting popped?
No, I mean, he's phrasing it right, because at the end of the day, like, I mean, that's such a job. So you don't want to say you got shot. You could just say it was a shooting. But I feel like these texts, it just isn't right. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, like, if you wanted to continue working for No Jumper, this is a place you wanted to be at, and you want to continue working there, I would have never posted this. I would have just posted this. Just do this. This is the only thing you have to do. Once after you posted this on your story, you cool, calm, and collected. But these text messages just kind of, I don't know. You wanted to prove a point. You wanted more than just, you know what I mean, to keep it low key. You wanted to prove a point that, like, hey, no one's gonna lie. Yeah, I did get hit. I'm okay though, and Adam knew about it. But yeah, like, you should just posted this, talk to Adam and be like, yo, da 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 da. You know what I mean? And just kept it clean. Because at the end of the day, like, this is your job, this is your workplace. If this is something you want to continue doing, you know what I mean? Like, clout off of getting fired at no jumper only lasts for a little bit of time. You know what I mean? A lot of people have been fired or cut from no jumper, and they don't see the limelight for that long. Only people that it worked for was, you know what I mean, Duno, T-Rail, and AD. They had emotion before they came in. Duno was already doing the skits, being funny. He started doing comedy now. He was already had a buzz on YouTube. T-Rail already had a buzz in the rap industry, rap game, whatever you want to call it. So did AD. AD had that whole LA lockdown for a small portion of his career. Even still now today, he had all the connections, every single member or gang member from the Mexican Razas or the from the Mexicans to the Armenians to the blacks, everybody that came onto the podcast respected AD because they knew what type of connections AD had in the LA scene, whether it's with managers, whether it's with producers, whether it's with different different cats. They knew that AD and T-Rail had those connections, and that them being on an interview with them, would help boost them, but help them get to positions that they may have not thought about. And yeah, I just think that that's only people that just it worked for. Them being able to create Fig Community World, them being able to continue back on Fig, AD be able to do AD and Duno still doing their cooking show. You know what I mean? Duno being more active with his vlogs and everything he does. AD focusing, going back to music and doing his what is it? Just doing his networking, and like it's just those are the only three people I can say that left or got fired um from No Jumper, that it's working well for them. So I don't know, Dejan, you could have kept it to hush hush, maybe even got some more hush hush money. You know what I mean? Like, hey bro, I feel like I deserve a bonus. You feel me? That's the best way you could have done it. This is where you want to work at, because obviously you're telling him that, you know what I mean, I'm sorry I missed this, and I reading the comments, and I wish I could have been there, and you know what I mean. That means you liked working here. So if you wanted to keep a job, you want to still work there, you could have just posted this little caption on your story, and been like, yo, Adam, I'm gonna need a bonus for the next few months, bro. I got bills to pay, hospital bills to pay, man. I'm gonna need something. Or you go to the hospital, you give him the hospital bills and be like, yo, bro, I know you had nothing to do with this incident, but I can't pay for all this. So I need a bonus, or like, you know what I mean? I need your help. You know what I mean? And I know Adam would have done that, because Adam, from my understanding, Adam knows what's right from wrong, right? And he knows if he wants to keep his business, right, and keep people coming in, people working for him that do a good job, right, that not just there to take a paycheck and just put out information, but do a good job, do the research, and actually provide good content. Like, he's gonna do what he can to keep them there and to keep this on the hush hush. You know what I mean? So you could have went to Adam and be like, yo, I need these medical bills paid. You know what I mean? Oh, I need a bonus for this next few months. And I think Adam would have done that just off the strength of you. You know what I mean? Keep it on the hush hush. You continue to still working there, and you being a great employee for the No Jumper business.
Popped in the fucking leg and jumping 10 feet in the air, pulling my pants all the way down to my fucking ankles in front of Whack 100. I will. And so it's a gun shooting incident. And so the 16 would see this.
Yo, what? What type of AO situation was that?
Post made by Dijon Mustard, and he would respond with this. The 16 says, LOL, posting screenshots of texts from before we found out you made the whole thing up. Okay, so now he's saying that Dijon's a liar. And the 16 allegedly, from what I understand, deleted this post. It was a post and delete. And so after this is when the streets really started to heat up. And so this next clip is going to be from the now discontinued No Jumper News, and it's going to be AJ the Menace from Homeroom University Podcast as a guest on No Jumper News, and he's going to bring up the Dijon thing. And this is interesting. Look at this.
Prayers up for Dejan if he did get grazed or hit with a bullet.
It sounds like nobody.
That's
really
always
cared about him
tragic.
anymore.
It sounded like he got shot like Meg Thee Stallion.
Nah, he hasn't said he got shot. Now, if he comes out and said I got shot,
That nigga's caption says I got shot.
He was alluding
His
to the
caption
fact.
says he got shot?
He said, I will talk about the shooting incident. Yes.
but that could mean like an array of things, right? It could mean like
Yeah,
yo,
it could mean he
gun
got
went
shot
off.
by a bullet.
Or it could mean- yeah, that's
it could
true.
be some type of
Or I was in the vicinity
a
of a
ricochet.
shooting.
Yeah.
Something else hit him. Like, you know what I mean?
So like that's a little.
So let me explain what's going on. So this is No Jumper News, now discontinued. No
Sharp
Jumper.
don't even want to talk about it. Sharp like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with this, man. Whatever's gonna happen, whatever happened, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Sharp don't want nothing to do with this at all.
News, and you got all these people talking about Dijon and his affairs and his possibly being involved in a shooting. So let me put this into perspective. So you got the 16 doing the post and delete message to Dijon, calling him a liar. The next day you've got this going on. You got these idiots making up theories on camera, creating a rumor mill of all this nonsense. And then the next day after that, the news is deleted. The show's canceled. So it's like, does this have something to do with Dijon? Let me find out that Dijon's applying that pressure. That would fucking kill me. I would hit the floor laughing. Dijon sending.
I don't know. That would be too much. I don't think. Nah, that can't be it. Because there's been other incidents before that happened on No Jumper on camera. Like we literally seen, was it Twisty P go outside, get beat up, come back on, bloodied up. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's been so many incidents that's been happened at No Jumper that I don't think him getting grazed would be something that made everything shut down. It has to be do with numbers. Excuse me. Money might not be the same. They're cutting people down so then they can pay who they can actually pay and want to pay. That actually doing good for the business.
In cease and desist letters, applying that pressure. That would be fucking hilarious. But anyways, so this AJ the Menace guy loves to cook people. And so now I want to show you a clip of him cooking Sharp and making fun of him for his delusion and his Drake shrine. And he's got his buddies Groove and Nobles. And everyone's going to sit around and make fun of Sharp and laugh in his face. And Sharp's just going to sit there silently taking it.
The mural, though. You have to stand on it with the mural.
Yes,
Yeah, so you can't just, you can't say,
But I think that's what it was.
No homo.
Y'all haven't seen the mural?
I'm a super E40 fan. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
You got a mural?
Me?
You got a mural of E40, you said?
No, I ain't got a mural E40. I just said I'm a super E40
Wait, he has a mural of who? Drake or Adam22?
fan.
Where'd you get a mural?
I'll put him up in my studio or something like that.
Like you remember in Baby Boy how Jody had Tupac on the
It's in
wall?
your studio. Hit Sharps is in
Right behind his
bathroom.
bed.
Paying homage. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's your favorite
homage.
song, my
It's in the
nigga?
guest bathroom in my house.
Yeah.
So Sharp's getting systematically made fun of to his face. They're laughing right in his face, making jokes about him. He's like, it's the guest bathroom. Why the fuck do you guys give a fuck about my bathroom? It's like you ain't never heard of a Drake shrine before. What the fuck, church?
Wait, so he has a painting mural of Drake shrine in his room, in his bathroom. If I go to a guest bathroom and there's a Drake shrine in there, I am kicking it off. I'm lighting the whole house on fire. Why I gotta pee? I'm sitting there peeing, right? Sitting over the toilet. Turn around. Oh, what's good, Drake? No, bro. I don't want that.
And so Sharp's going through a tough time. And so the 16's got this cast of lolcow idiots like Sharp getting fucking owned every day. And, all these videos getting made about him and all this Reddit activity. This is what the 16 can't control. So he's just cutting it off. And this is a theory that he just doesn't want guys like Sharp and Dodson and EW being spokespersons for No Jumper anymore. I mean, listen to how stupid Sharp is. Sharp still thinks that he's like this viral sensation, this talented Listen to this.
Do you still think he shouted you out on Family Matters?
Yeah.
Come
No, it
on,
was
man.
Hard Part 6.
Hard Part 6, my bad. Yeah.
Come on, man.
100%.
You think so for real? Or are you just committed to the
I
bit?
look at it like
I think he
this.
might be committed to the bit.
You committed
Like
to the bit.
this. It's not outlandish or a reach that the nigga ain't never came across the nigga piece of content.
So Sharp is literally delusional and is still spouting this nonsense about Drake shouting him out. Now the 16, I doubt, wants Sharp representing his brand anymore. He's just too stupid. He's too drunk. He's too idiotic. And so this does very much support the 16's explanation of why he cut the cord, and it may not even have anything to do with Dijon. But this next clip's going to show AJ the Menace asserting dominance over Sharp Rob. Now, this is a special clip that I'm very happy to share with you guys. Check this out.
There's two different levels of viral. Like No Jumper, there's a viralness that's
what we're
that's
talking
mainly
about, bro.
But I'm talking about it. There's viralness that's contained within the No Jumper universe, and then there's viralness that breaks out of the No Jumper universe too.
Oh, so Sharp just got fucking owned. So Sharp just got his
He did. Hey, yo, one thing. I've been fighting with this fly before I started doing reaction videos, like for 20 minutes. I don't know where this little nigga going. He go in my closet. He go on the roof, and I'm on roof, my ceiling. Can't reach it. I go like this in the air with a little. I can't get him. All right. So if y'all see a fly, just don't worry about him. All right. He lives here now. But I don't know, man. Sharp is just. I don't know. Sharp had some moments on the podcast. He was doing good. He had some good interview clips. He was like, I don't know what kind of just happened. I guess when he had his own show, it just kind of started going down. I don't know.
PP slapped by AJ the Menace. He said, "We're not talking about that shit right now, Church. We're talking about something different." And AJ just looks him down and goes, "I'm talking about it though, bitch." I added the bitch, but it came off like that. And so I'm thinking Adam can't afford to be having his representatives getting owned like this. So that's why he's cutting the cord and just canceling the whole thing. And so Sharp gets owned by AJ the Menace.
Wait, so then did Sharp actually like get completely like cut off from No Jumper? I didn't know he actually got fired because nobody confirmed who actually was fired and who was released from the company. So I guess we'll see when the next episode drops, or we'll figure it out from the media, but I guess Sharp's the first one.
And then he goes home and gets all butthurt and all drunk and starts complaining about it to his chat on his stream.
AJ didn't cook me. AJ cooked them funky ass Air Forces on his feet. And he know that. And you know what, Church? If he was going to come stream with me, I was going to shoot him some kicks. He looked like he wear the same size. Y'all know I keep 80, 90 damn pairs.
Yeah. Yeah, Sharp, chill.
There's some of them brand new shit, nigga. I was gonna bless Church. I was gonna bless him. Shit. Seemed like Church needs some help, even when he act like he don't. Like, I can't learn nothing from you. Well, shit, nigga, I can definitely teach you how to keep them dusty motherfuckers clean for sure.
So AJ the Menace basically told Sharp that he's not popular anymore and that his stock is in the toilet and that he's not viral at all and that he's delusional and that he's a fucking idiot, pretty much. And Sharp Rob, all he can do is just sit in his tiny starter apartment on the outskirts of town, chain smoking and drinking sparkling wine from a dinner glass. Just sitting there, just stewing over the... And he's talking about this guy's shoes. That's his response. To talk about, I got 100 pairs of shoes, Church. Yeah, you got 100 pairs of shoes and no job. I mean, what? That's not a good response, Sharp, okay?
Yo,
you understand?
this dude is just throwing shots left and right. Yo, what Adam22 do to you, gang, with No Jumper? Yo... Hey, good content. This is a good video so far. He's explaining a lot, but these shots is coming left and right for no reason.
With something better, and you need to get your shit together and get a job. I mean, what are we going to do about these face tats? AutoZone's not going to hire you like this. You need to get those lasered off, okay? So this next and final clip is going to be Point and Shoot getting brought up to the 16's face on this podcast. And the 16's reaction to hearing my name is worth showing you guys. So check
There
this
are
out.
YouTube channels that I hate watch, and I would never hate watch it in front of her. I don't want to load her up with that baggage.
You don't watch. You don't watch Point and Shoot in front of her.
That's a nice introduction. That's a nice introduction to like. Before.
Wow, so to his face, I think it was Groove. He said, "You ever watch Point and Shoot in front of you, girl?"
You don't watch Point and Shoot in front of her.
And Adam's like, "No, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Shut up, shut up." And it was just so funny, his reaction, his wide-eyed reaction to, "Oh shit, do not mention him." So that was very cool, and this is pretty much where we're at. So the news is canceled. Everything that sucks is canceled, and the 16 is says that it's all because he wants to be more like Vlad.
I have a question. Why do you keep calling him the 16? I don't. What is that for?
It could also mean other things. It could mean Dijon. It could mean other things. It could mean that the SAS Lord himself, Josh, could potentially, theoretically, have been caught with some sketchy videos by his wife, and his wife's leaving him and taking the kids, and they're all returning to Nashua next year to live out their lives or something like that, and there's no one to staff the news because Josh is leaving because his marriage fell apart. I don't know that. I just made that whole thing up. That's all jokes. But this is a possibility. So... this until
what is he taking shots at Josh for? What is it? Yo, get... Dang, bro.
An update. This is going to be what I think's going on. This is all my opinion. This is all entertainment-based nonsense. This is not anything that anyone can get mad about. And so make sure you guys check out the Patreon and hit like and subscribe and everything else. You guys are really helping me out. We're on the road to 100K.
I didn't even see this video, but I seen the preview of this, John. And I seen Brick Baby. Brick Baby was hitting on her, bro. Brick Baby was hitting on her. Sharp over here looking at Brick Baby like, yo, what we trying to do with that? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. But like I said, man, No Jumper. Oh my God, bro. Alright. No Jumper trying to fix his content is, I don't know. It definitely could be something good for Adam. Definitely could be something good for the business and the chain. Keep everybody safe. Keep everybody protected. Make sure people don't, you know what I mean, feel like they gotta be strapped every time they come there. Feel like there's gonna be animosity with different people. But definitely something that could help No Jumper in the long run. Definitely calm down situation that's going on. I still want to see Compa Raider fight Whack 100. I want to see that. I don't care if that's not recorded or not. Someone please record that ASAP. Yes, please. But yeah, man. It's gonna be a tough rest of the year for Adam22. Just to try to change up everything. I know a lot of people were going there because they were dropping consistently 3 times a day, 4 times a day, plus 2 live streams a day. So I think a lot of people are gonna start getting kind of mad, but I think the summer, the first few months is gonna be rough, and then it's gonna pick up. I think the summertime is gonna be rough for Adam. I know he said he has a couple IRL streams. Said he's going to Philly. He said he was going to Kensington June something. This, that, and the third. So I think him doing that, and then plus the interviews, plus the wax show, I think that could help. I think if he does a little bit more, I think even just the hood tours, I think that could be good content for him, because not only do you limit who comes to the business, comes to the spot, you also limit who knows it, and you also are in a position where the people are comfortable, and you also get like way more stuff. Like you get to see the area, you get to see the hood, you know what I mean? You might be able to talk to people, get the ins and outs. Like I feel like that could be also good content if you brought that back too. So yeah, definitely tours in Philly, you know what I mean? Couple spots in East LA, South LA, Long Beach, you know what I mean? Dago, just a couple hood vlogs, good interviews. Definitely could be something. Even going back to doing music, like, you know what I mean? Promoting music for people too. Like, I think that could be also good too. You know what I mean? You got both people on your show. You can start doing freestyles if you really wanted to. You know what I mean? Create decent content, you know what I mean? Not even for your page, but just for other people, because then more people are gonna come. You get more rappers want to do interviews. You got more people to research, more people that like you could be like, hey, I'm not gonna be in today, but hey, if anybody wants to interview this person, start doing the research now. The interviews this, that, and this date. Start doing research now. Let me know what type of questions you want to ask them, and if y'all want to take over because I'm not here, then let me know. I'll put 2 of y'all on that episode, on that interview, and y'all interview them. And then now you start bringing good people in that got good questions, that done their research and do the due diligence. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a rough start for him to transition into it. But eventually he'll catch on, get back into it, a couple more ideas, and he'll be good, man. He'll be good, but hey, it's a lot of controversy going on around No Jumper. It's always have been, but ain't nothing that they might not be able to fix or anything like that. They'll get it done.
Hey man, thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, man, like, comment, subscribe, and share a friend, share their girlfriend. Let's grow the community up. If you like this content, also stream on Kick. I'm gonna put all my social down in the description down below. Sorry for my words, man. I appreciate y'all for watching the video, and let's check y'all out soon. Peace.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I tap it till the let it